Okay, it's recording. Hello, everyone. Calabasas Library. Uh, yes, this is I don't know. Well, we can call it an open mic. I feel like now it's just us two performing together for the Calabasas Library. This is Annette, and I'm Sammy. Yes, so, well, how should we do this? Because yeah, we have the whole hour here to talk about things. But yeah, I was imagining, because I have 3 poems, so I could read 3 poems and you could perform 3 songs. Or how much time do you
I
have
think
in
that
it?
sounds great.
Yeah, okay.
Great.
And then yes, shall we introduce ourselves? But I could say how we know each other, or
Do that. That'd be fun.
okay. Well, yes. This is Annette, and yes, we both live in the Calabasas area, and my little sister is friends with her son, and so, yeah, we are kind of part of the Calabasas creatives community, and we met at one of our family friends' New Year's party where we always have jam sessions, and yes, Annette and Greg were always leading it, and yeah, it's because of Annette that I started playing the ukulele, because
Woohoo!
yes, very encouraging. And so, yeah, it's so exciting to have her here, especially, yeah, she just released her debut album. So, very exciting, which is on Spotify if you want to give it a listen.
Thank you for the shout out.
Yes, uh-huh. So, yes, do you want to start with a song, Annette?
Sure, Sammy. And yeah, I'm super proud of your ukulele playing. I
Yeah,
picked it up right away. You got a few songs down and you got right in that jam session, and it made my day. And it's
yes,
my day to hear that you consider yourself a uke player. I like that.
yeah.
And thank you for shouting out my album. Yes, I just released my debut album, and it's can be found on my website and at adlermusic.com, but also on Spotify and all the streaming platforms. And it's my world. And the way I came up with Color My World was I was at my parents' house. My parents are gone now, but I was at their house working on renters and whatever. And I had tried to write a song about the house we grew up in. It was a modest house, but it was a lovely home. And I wanted to write a song for a really long time about it. And I was there recently and I looked at it and I thought, gosh, how am I going to do this? And it hit me. The front door is this plain door, but it had these beautiful glass panels and colored panels. And I thought, that's it. I'm going to approach the song about my house from the front door. So that's how we got Color My World. And I'm going to start with that song. So thank you for inviting me. I appreciate being here, Sammy and Barbara and the Calabasas Library. I've been a fan of the library for many years. I've done a bunch of gigs in the Founders Hall,
Yeah.
Creekside Clubhouse when I was teaching music at the preschool. So I've had my time with the library for sure. Anyway, so this is Color My World. I'm going to do it this way. Let's see. Is the volume okay? Good. Plain white door featured colored glass. Gave the family home that vintage class. Warmed the house and said, love lives here. Rays of sunshine through each stained square. Glass of red, yellow, green, and blue. Colored my world each time I passed through. And I said, swing me out and swing me in. Cast me to the world and call me back again. Paint my life with possibilities. Shadow me in and blanket me, color my world.
beautiful.
I'm
Yeah.
excited all day to hear what kind of poems you're gonna scare up. I want to hear
Yeah.
what's today.
Yeah. Well, mine is on a similar theme, coincidentally.
Love
So,
it.
yeah, this one. So I wrote it. Yeah, I picked some of the poems that are inspired a little bit by Calabasas or reference here. So this one's called The Graduate. Yeah, so, okay. The Graduate. The smell of home. Which home? 23424 home or St. Andrew's home? Grandma and Grandpa's home? New home? Mother taught me to make the house smell like fall, boil cinnamon. Leaving tastes like a huge apple. The first bite, the acid. Daddy, always daddy, in the pickup area of LAX, the smudge of blue and all that gray, fumes of hello and the nervous chatter of 6 months. Yes, that's the poem.
I love fumes of hello.
Yeah. Yes, trying
That
to
says it
just,
all.
yeah, trying to describe, like, when you get off the airport at LAX, the drop-off area, and it's just like
Absolutely.
concrete and smoke and everything. Yeah.
I've, I had a friend who was there last week, and she said, "Now you wouldn't recognize it as such." Yeah,
Yeah. Oh my God.
and
Why is it clean, empty? Oh yeah.
it's a ghost town. Yeah, it's so bizarre. You stand
Mm.
there just crabby because there's so many cars, and now I would do anything to be standing there coming home from a trip.
Yes. Uh-huh.
So yeah, that was beautiful, Sammy.
Yes. Thank
Um,
you.
I would thinking about another one to do. There's one that I love to sing, and it's called "Waves of Blue," and it's about when you have a friend who's suffering a downtime, and you're struggle to want to help them. And
Mm.
so I was at the beach today. It made me think about it. The waves of
Yeah.
anyway. So this is called "Waves of Blue." Riding through the storm every day with you, swimming through sea of change. Watch you crash the way you do. Follow with my eyes, see you through the waves of blue. Sit on the shore, I can swim with you. I watch you struggle
no, that's a good song for right now too. I feel like it's yeah, really challenging and lots of people are.
Or struggling.
Yes, uh-huh. Have you figured out how to help your friends when they're in delays?
I do a lot of listening. A lot.
Yeah.
And then you know me, Sammy. I like to give advice too. So I
Yeah.
do a lot of listening, and then I do a lot of like, hey, let's go. But no, I try to be super uh, like I said, listening. I try to listen as much as possible, and
Mm,
that's the way I know how to help. Yeah.
yes. No, yeah, that's a good way to help, isn't it? I've now started with friends to be like, do you want me to just listen? Like, you can do that, but like,
Right.
tell
Do you
me.
want
Because
to
if you don't tell me, I'm gonna try to like help you.
No, you're right, and that's what I'm saying. So I can get a little bossy at times, or
Yeah.
if needed, and yeah, maybe they don't want. Sometimes they don't need your opinion. They just
Mm,
have somebody listen to them and talk about what's going on. So yeah.
yes.
All right, what are you doing next? Let's hear it.
Uh, well, yeah, so I had experience recently. Well, it's quite funny. I think it's like a quarantine story because basically, I met one of my neighbors like last week, 2 weeks ago, who's lived on the same street as me for like, I mean, he's lived in the house for 20 years and I've lived in the same loop. And he's like a few years younger, but like, we obviously never met each other until last week. And he only like noticed me because like we started walking every day around the circle. So then, but yeah, we met and we like had a lot in common. So we went for a walk, and it was so surreal because I feel like yeah, growing up here, I never really like I have friends and we have a lot of things in common, but never like I don't know. It was like but yeah, we had a lot in common. I was like, what? Who knew that on the same block as me all these years there was someone. So yeah, this poem is inspired by that.
That's a great
Mhm.
story. You should probably pull out your ukulele and make that a song.
Yeah.
Just saying. I
Yeah.
go being bossy.
Yeah, maybe I'll try. I know I've been avoiding it, but I need to get back into it.
The ukulele is not something to be avoided. It's something to strum and feel good. It should be a no pressure situation.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess what it's like your advice with friends, right? Ukuleles, they always listen. Uh-huh.
You're never alone when you have an instrument.
Exactly. I mean, that's how I feel about a pen and a piece of paper. I'm like, they're like friends, but they never, yeah, they just listen really well and they never judge you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Okay, so it's called I Studied Business. Sitting on the grass on the loop under streetlights, feeling a healing deep as the loneliness of childhood, of being different, not belonging, becomes memory. There are people like me in Calabasas having conversations about souls and self narrative and credibility and literature and cultural lenses and philosophy and intellectual and gender and boxes, letting the inner monologue out, transformation to dialectic under a full moon in a pandemic, 24 hours after 4th of July. As fires flame mountains from fireworks and brush and short term choices, America, please look further than 4 years and learn from your past. America, you are not the best and you never were great. But I still love you and I do belong here. After abandoning, I studied poetry and history and literature and love and people and life and feelings and footsteps and sunsets. I have returned. Time and place dissolve into connection over octagon glasses and past no longer pain but a lesson blessing.
Wow,
Yeah.
Sammy, beautiful. I love
Thank
that.
you.
That's
Yes.
gorgeous.
Uh-huh. Thank you. It was after I wrote it, I printed it out and put it in his mailbox, which was very fun.
And did he talk to you about it after, or have you?
He did. I was surprised. It's a new thing I'm trying out where like if I write poems about things, I just give it to the people right away.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, before I just used to hide them, but and then I give them at like the end of a friendship or relationship as like a, I don't care what you think about me anymore gift. And now I'm like, actually, that could be really helpful as a way to communicate what I'm thinking about while we're friends. So
God, he was probably so flattered.
yeah, no, he liked it. Everyone likes being the muse.
That's great.
Yeah,
Most of the time, except when you write mean songs about him, and then
yeah, I guess.
you just
Yeah.
tell him.
I know, because you have a lot inspired by your family and your sister, and yeah, but
You gotta be careful.
yeah, I'm like, are there any angry ones on there? I don't. Yeah.
On that, on the album, there's a couple that play at it, but not really.
Yeah.
Not. I didn't go too hard the first time.
No, that's yeah.
There's
The
a
like
couple that insinuate a little bit of stuff, but nothing.
nothing.
I just had a conversation with my friend Natalie Del Carmen, Amanda's friend too. You might know her. Uh,
Mm.
Starting an interview show. I did it in the backyard for the first time, where I'm calling it Annette's Duets, and I'm singing with people I want to sing with, and then I'll interview them, and then we'll play
Oh.
songs of one of my songs. Anyway, Natalie was there, and I asked her that question. I said, "Do you tell people when you've written songs about them?" And she says, within reason. She says,
Yeah.
"You know me, you know what it's about, and so that's kind of funny."
Yeah.
But you made me think of one that I like to sing. It is on the album, and it was inspired by my family, friends, and some of the people that I lived with on my street growing up. Both of my parents were only children, and
Mm.
so our family was so small, no aunts or uncles or cousins or anything. So what happened is we ended up having all of my parents' friends decide that they're going to be our family, and so
Mm.
my husband and I have done that with our friends. If you become our friends, you're our family, and we call it the family you choose. And that's how I
Mm.
came up with this song called "The Family You Choose." So I'm excited. I get to sing this one tonight.
Yeah.
The ones you wanna be with, you seek out their time, comfort in their presence, lives intertwined, friends that you look for, the ones you can't lose, the people who are crucial become the family you choose. In time past, it doesn't matter, you pick up from before. Thank you, Sammy.
Yes. It's a symbol on behalf of all the YouTube people who will watch this too.
There you go.
Uh-huh. Oh, no, I love it. So, yeah, inspire. Like, yeah, that. I wish more people were like friends that become family. It's a,
Yeah, right?
yeah, it's such a great way to live, I think.
It is. We have a good time.
Hmm.
Okay, so tell me what else you got?
Yes. Well, okay. This is the last one. So this one, it's called God Wears Lululemon. And yeah, it's inspired by a real experience I had. But I mean, I feel like now that I'm reading this poem, or like since moving back, I feel like I've been just deconstructing my idea of what Calabasas is, and that a lot of it was just like small moments that kind of overshadowed all the good that is here. But this was one of those memories where I was like, oh, this is why I don't like it here. And it, yeah, it was, went to pick up my sister from a football game. And this woman in her Mercedes, she was like parking her car there, but we were stuck behind her. And so we asked if she would like nicely keep moving so that we could leave because Amanda had arrived. And then, yeah, she said, I'll move when I want to. And I was like, oh my God. So then, and it was my first day back from the UK, and I was already like, do I want to come home? So this is the poem. It's called, yeah, God Wears Lululemon. I'll move when I want to. Mercedes, mother and wife of an asshole, welcomes me home to Calabasas. Ooh, she missed me. Football lights and lines of B&Ws greet me. Moi, moi, Samantha, we missed you. Kim K is waiting behind gates. An unrequited high school crush finally returns the feelings. I laugh and stand still traffic until she wants to. Refugees in Calais laugh until she wants to. They hide in bushes and dream of Mercedes and mothers. She hides in hills and dreams of living rooms and acai bowls. Her shapely ass driving dreams like trucks driving past injustice. Why her over them? Why does she need to be worshipped? The sun arrives and she drives off.
Wow, that says a lot.
Yes. I was feeling quite angry because I just come back from volunteering with refugees in Calais, and it was just such a stark comparison. Uh, and like the reference to like, yeah, trucks driving past injustice, because like some trucks were kind of helping the people to cross the border, but they were arrested because they were like helping these, people, or like and it just, yeah, made not a lot of sense, or especially with like what my life here versus like what I was seeing there, and trying to be like, how can these two realities exist? So
The thing I love about you is that you have been so well traveled, and that
yeah.
your education was, here, but then you went away for school as well and out of the country, and I think it's remarkable. And I think it's showing in your poetry too.
Yeah.
Truly, and I think that's wonderful. I'm
Yeah,
excited for you.
thank you. Yes.
It was
Well,
fun
yeah,
for me. Thank you.
yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. I was a little worried, but no, it's so fun.
Conversation with Annette and Sammy on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I see it. I'm like, oh, this is music and poetry does go well together. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and there you now you have an idea. You know,
Yes.
But, it's like this is I feel like playing in the round. Um,
Mm.
there was a convention that came through town here the last 2 years in Woodland Hills, and it's called Far West, and it's a folk society, and they go up and down the coast, um, and or actually just this whole west coast, and um, but they have they do these things they call them private guerrilla showcases. So they have this huge show where they feature a lot of artists, but then after the show, and it's over at the Marriott, after the show
Yeah.
they take over the whole third floor of the Marriott.
Oh.
You different people host rooms. Like you could host a room, and then you would invite artists in, and then people come and they sit in the room and they enjoy it, or they want to go to the next room, they just get up and go, and like nobody's hurt if anybody leaves. You go shop all these little different um, artist happenings, and one of the things they do is they'll have three singer songwriters sit in a room, and then they just go one at a time, and then what happens is you get inspired by like, oh well, that poem I have this song, or your song reminded me of that song, and it's just called Around. And I've really
No, that sounds so
really
cool.
nervous the first time I did one, and then I was like, I was so happy, because it's really no different than singing it on New Year's Day the way we do. Hey, what song can you play? You know, what do you got? But it's more sharing what's on your mind, and yeah, it was neat in the round. So that's something
Oh,
for you to think
yeah.
about. Yeah,
Maybe I could do an in the round at the library with that,
that would be
or
neat.
on Zoom. Hmm.
Yeah, well, eventually.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you for for starting this up. That's great.
Yes. Hopefully, we'll find all the creative people in Calabasas, and yeah, we can be a community. Everyone. That's the vision. Uh-huh. So yeah, thank you so much for coming.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
I'm coming back on too and saying on behalf of the Calabasas Library, thank you. That was wonderful. I love the music. I love the songs. I love the poems. So I really appreciate you doing this. We'll try and show it on YouTube, and let's try and get this going again. You know, this is our first one,
Yeah.
but it would be wonderful if we get more people to participate, because it was really fun.
Yeah, no, definitely. I've really enjoyed it. Thank you for having me, you guys. I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you, Barbara.